LEAP is a 32-year-old charity, and we work with young people to help them to manage conflict better. We focus on working with young people in 4 different worlds. So we work with young people who are growing up in care, young people who've been excluded from mainstream schools, young people who are causing disruption in their local communities, and young people within the secure estate or prisons.
So Leadership and Enterprise is a programme working with friendship groups in South London, where we work with young people who are friends and at risk of offending together. As the delivery manager for the programme, it's immensely rewarding seeing young people's journeys from not taking any responsibility for their actions to understanding that those responsibilities can enable them to make better choices in their life.
Progression Routes is the opportunity for young people, once they've completed our courses, to work with myself and the team to focus on their next steps, whether that be into employment, training, work experience. The opportunities are there, the young people are there, but providing that link is extremely difficult. I wish when I was younger someone was there to provide me with some help and just guide me in different directions. And I know how valuable that is when I came into encounter with that. So for other young people, I always wanted to be that person for them.
Well, I've seen since LEAP started in December 18, I've seen a change in the women, and part of my role is to embed LEAP within the prison to ensure that it does work, and after the 3 years that our peer support workers can take it on and start to deliver it on their own.
I think that the peer workers have found it quite really empowering, because they have to do it the LEAP way. And they've gained that kind of professionalism, and they talk about like what they want to do afterwards. And actually, a number of them have said they really want to go and work at LEAP, which I think would be a great idea, because they are facilitators. They can do this.
As we progress and go along, we will see violent levels come down within the prison, because women will have been empowered to think of a different way to think about how to manage their conflict that they have, whether within prison and when they get released as well.
So Primrose House were chosen by LEAP to pilot a programme titled Under Our Roof. The emphasis of this programme was on developing participants' personal resources in working with conflict and challenging behaviour.
I think they learned a lot from it, and they were able to deal with some of the conflicts that arose quite well. They still make jokes about it, about what their triggers, their red flags, and stuff like that. And they say that now in the home. It wasn't just about fun, having a laugh. I mean, they really enjoyed it, but also help them develop and mature, I think, as young people.
I think the confidence in the young people has grown. One young person has recently arranged a football tournament. I don't think without this help from LEAP or this project and his participation, that would have happened.
The Beckmead Community Learning Team is an alternative provision within the Beckmead family of schools. So we work with young people across Croydon and some out-of-borough referrals as well. LEAP so far, they've delivered staff training, and there's been 2 separate sessions of staff training. That's been focused on kind of upskilling the staff as well, offering strategies and tools that they can use in their day-to-day practice with young people. The focus around the young people has been kind of individual workshops with them to look at kind of what their needs are and how LEAP can support them with bridging the gap between where they are now and the progress that they would like to make. I'm very excited about the opportunity to work with LEAP and the work that's been done so far. We're seeing a difference in some of our young people in the way that they think, in the way they kind of process their emotions, and that's exactly what we want to happen, because we want our young children to go on and be successful.
What we know is that young people have huge talent and potential, and if we provide young people with support, they can achieve fantastic things. One of the things which is always most heartening to me is that the young people that we work with, a majority of them use what they learn from their experience at LEAP, not only to help themselves, but to support other young people in the community too, and that has to be the way forward.